Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. This morning, a man is behind bars following an officer-involved shooting that sent him to the hospital. Yesterday, around 9:30 p.m., a resident who lives near Brookings Street and Waltz Avenue in north central Sioux Falls heard noises. When they went to check it out, they found a man rummaging through a car. The witness told police the man pulled out a gun and held them at gunpoint before running away. The victim gave police who responded to the call a description of the suspect.
Fast forward to about 1 this morning, or this previous morning, officers were on a call in the area of Rice and Prairie when, as they were working through that call, unrelated, an individual walked past, or they saw an individual who matched those descriptors of that person that was involved in that incident earlier. They attempted to make contact with that individual. The individual ran through the neighborhood, and a foot pursuit ensued with officers attempting to locate the individual.
Officer pursued him, and when one came across him in a backyard, the officer fired their weapon, hitting the suspect. Reports say a gun was found at the scene. 35-year-old Sean Kilborn was taken to the hospital and has already been released to the Minnehaha County Jail. The Division of Criminal Investigation is now leading the investigation. Turning to weather, the weekend could become smoky. Meteorologist Megan Chadden explains how.
That's right, Dan. We could see that Canadian wildfire smoke move back into our area. Minnesota does have an air quality alert through noon on Sunday. Right now, 82 degrees in Sioux Falls. Still have some thick cloud cover. Southwest winds are at about 8 miles an hour. Around our region, Lake Madison also dealing with cloud cover, 75 right now. West winds are at 11. Here's a look at some of our other temperatures. 80 in Mitchell, 81 in Aberdeen, 82 in Pierre, 75 in Rapid City. Our winds are about 10 to 20 miles an hour. Western South Dakota dealing with some stronger winds. Could see some even higher wind gusts in northwestern South Dakota. Taking a look at our satellite, we do have those thicker clouds in southeastern KELOLAND. And under those clouds, we do have a few light rain showers that are slowly moving out of our area. And then our skies will be mostly dry as we head into the weekend. Here is a look at the Canadian wildfire smoke slowly moving into our area. The thickest smoke near Aberdeen is moving in this evening. We'll continue watching that as it moves to the south into the Watertown and Rapid City area. This has it about 8 o'clock this evening. That thicker smoke is in that yellow color near Watertown and to the south of Rapid City right there. So for today, partly cloudy skies, 86 in Sioux Falls, 84 in Aberdeen, a breezy 88 in Pierre, and a breezy 82 in Rapid City. For tonight, we'll keep the partly cloudy skies around, 62 in Sioux Falls, 59 in Aberdeen, 60 in Pierre, and 59 in Rapid City. And for your day tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, 82 the high for Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 86 in Pierre, and 83 in Rapid City. And then on Sunday, it looks to be much of the same. Those mostly sunny skies, 82 in Sioux Falls, 80 in Aberdeen, 87 in Pierre, and 82 in Rapid City. I'll have a closer look at the rest of your weekend in your 7-day forecast in just a little bit.
Thank you, Megan. A nonprofit that has been helping foster kids and families for over a decade in Sioux Falls is growing, and that growth has included moving into a larger space and the need for more donations. The Foster Network has a mission to help anybody that's affected by the foster care system across the region. What started as the East River Foster Parent Network in 2012 has continued to expand as the need for more services has grown. One of their biggest services is the closet.
They can come here and get a welcome bag full of hygiene products, full size, not little trial size. They get new underwear, new socks, new shoes, new pajamas, and then they can pick out at least a week's worth of clothing so that first week is just about them.
It's Eye on KELOLAND. Carter Schmidt explains more about the nonprofit and how it plays an integral part in the lives of foster families across the region. The Powerball jackpot has soared to an estimated $875 million. No winning ticket was sold for the $750 million jackpot drawing last night. The next drawing is tomorrow. If someone buys the winning ticket, they will have the option to get a $441.9 million in a one-time cash payout instead of the full $875 million over time. The estimated jackpot for tomorrow's drawing would be the third highest in the history of the game. Abortion is in focus for many Republicans today as GOP lawmakers in Congress take aim at Defense Department abortion policies, while Republican presidential hopefuls celebrate the passage of a tough new abortion law in Iowa. Willie James Inman has details from Capitol Hill.
On this vote, the ayes are 221, the nays are 213. The amendment is adopted.
House Republicans successfully passed an abortion amendment to a bill that funds the military.
It doesn't matter what position you stand when it comes to abortion. What the one defining part that most all Americans believed, you can support it or you can oppose it, but don't use tax dollars on it.
The move threatens to end more than 50 years of bipartisan support for the annual passage of the National Defense Authorization Act.
The far right hijacked our national security. And this makes our country less secure, less safe, and it's an insult to all of our women in uniform. So I'm a no, and I think almost all my Democratic colleagues will be a no.
On the other side of Capitol Hill, Senator Tommy Tuberville has single-handedly blocked the Senate confirmation of more than 250 senior military officers because of Pentagon abortion policies. President Biden slammed Tuberville Thursday while traveling in Europe.
I'd be willing to talk to him if I thought there was any possibility of changing this ridiculous position he has. He's jeopardizing U.S. security by what he's doing. I expect the Republican Party to stand up.
Abortion is also a key focus today for the candidates hoping to win the GOP's presidential nomination. A majority of the candidates are attending an evangelical forum in Iowa today.
Isn't it good to be in a nation where you are free to praise the Lord? Hallelujah.
Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds is using the event to sign a new bill into law, banning abortions after 6 weeks in most cases. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The 6-week abortion ban in Iowa does include exceptions for rape, incest, the life of the mother, and fetal abnormalities, which are fatal.